Okay, welcome. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's been having a good, wonderful Sunday. What's today? So it's Sunday at the time of making this video. Sunday, 4:54, August 28, 2022. Make sure you time stamp that. All right, guys. So today, and in this episode, well, first and foremost, I wanted to say thank you all if you guys are subscribing to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to hit that bell tone as well, because that bell tone is just gonna let you know when I post up a new video. And right now, the way my schedule is looking, I just be posting them things just once a week. So thank you guys for tuning in. Without further ado, let me just start out with saying, welcome to 7BAM Financial Agency. I am your cash flow consultant, Malik East, and I'm just here to help you guys and ladies take control of your finances, okay, and your cash flow. Now, today we're going to be talking about 3 simple ways cash can flow. Okay, we got retirement accounts, we got index universal life policies. What are those? Okay, so we're going to be speaking about those things here. So without further ado, let's just not waste a lot of time, and let's just get right into it, shall we? All right, so look, there's 3 different ways your cash can flow. All right, you got your bank accounts, you got your retirement accounts, and you also have life insurance, believe it or not. All right, so we got bank accounts. These are generally where money flows by default. Okay, these can be let me adjust this screen here for a second. I just be seeing it, so I can just make sure that y'all can see it too, and I'm not having it too far off so that you guys can't see it. You should be able to see it now. Okay, so yeah, again, bank accounts, these are generally where your money flows by default. And these can be your checking, your savings accounts, because these are very little to no risk. Okay, your cash is safe, but it grows at a very much smaller rate. Okay, and if we like the safety, we love that. Okay, now some people put their money under a mattress. Hey, it is what it is, But as long as it's somewhere safe, right? Another way is considered these retirement accounts. Okay, which means they go up and down with as the market does. Okay, and most people that are working in their careers and they're saving up for retirement, they're flowing part of their money, part of their paycheck towards their retirement accounts, and they're doing this through like their 401k, IRA, 403b, and just a few others. I'm just naming a few. They see growth in their retirement accounts, and they see losses because their retirement money is tied to the markets. So whatever the markets do, their money reflects it. Okay, make sense? Make sense so far with me, guys, ladies? All right. Cool. So lastly, we have life insurance. Okay, this is not an investment. Okay, and what I mean by that is that your cash, when it is placed into specific types of products, would grow at a rate of interest that is significantly better than a retirement account, and it has protection in the markets. Okay, you also get that safety plus that growth. All right, now that's something that you may not find in a in retirement accounts, but you do find something like that in index universal life insurance policies and fixed index annuities. Okay, most people aren't aware of this like you guys are right now that's watching this video. That's what I like to do when I put out these videos, just to be total transparent with you guys that's watching this video. I like to just empower you all, so that you guys can just know the options and just know what's out there. I remember when I graduated from college, I didn't really know too much about what life insurance is, what it do, the different retirement accounts out there. I didn't, all I knew about was, hey, you put your money in the checkings account, you're safe, Malik. Okay, do that, you're good. But now that you guys are, just along this journey with me, now you know 3 simple ways that cash can flow. Okay. So just keep it right here. If you guys want to pause, check it out or whatever. So let's just zone in on these retirement accounts, okay, and just talk about the 401k for now, okay, and we'll talk about these other ones later. All right. So like I said earlier, a 401k is an account that is directly tied to the stock market. So when the stock market goes up, your retirement money goes up. And when the stock market goes down, your retirement money goes down. All right. It's also where different investment vehicles such as mutual funds are used to grow someone's money and try to minimize risks. Okay. Now the upside to that is your money can grow at a decent and healthy rate without any taxes being paid on your gains. Okay. That is until the money comes out. So when you make money in the stock market, okay, the difference is between where you started and where you came out. So for an example, let's say you invest $100, okay, in the stock market, and you came out with $150, okay? You have to pay what is called capital gain taxes on that $50 that you made. Now, the upside to that is your money can grow over time at a great rate if all goes well. Okay, now the downside is your money is at risk in the markets. Okay, so let's say you're putting your money into a 401k for 20 years. Okay, let's say you're 25 years old right now, you're 24 years old right now, and you're watching this video. Let's say you're working a job right now, you're in your career, all right, and you're putting money into your 401k, and you're going to be working that career because that's your job. You love it. It's something you get up, you do, and every day you love it every day. My mom, my parents, they always told me, hey, if you're going to do something, make sure it's something that you love, right? So, boom, you've been putting money into your 401k for like 20 years. Okay, you feeling good. You're saving money for retirement. Now, let's say you finally saved up to $1 million, okay, in your retirement account. By doing that, your $1 million retirement account is going to be going up and down along with the stock market. Okay. Now, the reality is, what happens when the market tanks right before you retire? Okay. You got this $1 million in your retirement account. Okay. And you're finna get ready to retire with nice money. What's going to happen if the markets tank right before you retire? You're not going to have that $1 million anymore. Okay. That's one of the biggest reasons to have protection on your retirement. And a way to do that is simply by redirecting your cash flow or just diversifying your cash flow so that not all of your retirement account, your money is just in your 401k. Not all your eggs are just in one basket. Okay. You're asking, let's say you're just redirecting it through your retirement account and diversifying it through life insurance. Okay. Yeah, I said it. Life insurance. Okay, you just need to pay the cost of insurance. See, look, let me tell you guys. See, traditional retirement methods, they flow your cash in the markets, okay? And you're still paying the fees, management fees on your retirement accounts. Not to mention you're still going to pay taxes when you start to take that money out of your retirement account, okay? And see, with life insurance, you're paying your fees as the monthly payment. And if the market tanks, you can never go below what you put in every year. The number one question is, do you want to wait for the markets to go back up so that the money in your retirement account that you lost can come back and you profit again? Okay? Because I want to talk to you guys about principal protection. So if let's say you put $100 in the stock market It's working for you. Boom. $100 in the stock market working for you. And you lose 50% of that. What percentage did you just lose? You lose 50% of that, right? So you got 50%. You're at $50. You lost half of your $100. You at $50 now. Okay? Now let's say the market go back up 50%. What kind of return do you need to have to get back to 100? You need 100% return to get back to where you left off. Okay? Because with that, you're only making $75. You're short 25. Like I said, you have to have 100% return to get back to break even. So you have to do twice as much growth just to get back to where you left off. I'm gonna let that sink in for you guys for a minute. I'm gonna slow down and let that sink in for you guys. Had $100 in the stock market. Okay. You see the market went down negative 50%. Now you half of $150. And then it goes back up another 50. You thinking, hey, I'm finna get back to my 100. No, you're not. It's at 75. You're short 25. You gotta do twice as much to get back. So I'm gonna move on to the next one we have here. So let's on to the life insurance. So let's just zone in on the Index Universal Life. We'll talk about the other one in a later video. Now, Index Universal Life Insurance Policies, or IUL for short, is a life insurance product that has features built into it. And those features can help someone solve problems in a very interesting way. By following the rules around life insurance, you can create for yourself financial advantages that when an IUL is for the right person, guys, it can solve amazing solutions to financial problems. Okay. Now, most people aren't familiar with Index Universal Life. So to just simplify it for you guys, just simplify it, you can go and Google it. I want you guys to go and look at it. I'm gonna leave some sites to look at in the description. But simply, an Index Universal Life, or an IUL for short, is really someone overfunding a life insurance policy, y'all. That's it. It's overfunding a life insurance policy. And one thing you can never escape, and I said it earlier, is just the cost of insurance. See, with traditional retirement accounts, you're still paying the fees, management fees, taxes. With insurance, you're paying your fees as a monthly payment. And if the market tanks or go down, you can never go below what you put in every year. And here's how it works. Okay. So let's say the cost of insurance is $250 a month. You're putting in $500 a month into your IUL. Fees will be included in that $500. All right. $250 is going to cover the cost of insurance. The other $250 is going into what is called a basic account. If you guys got a paper or pen with you, I want you guys to write this down, screenshot it, whatever you guys got to do, okay? So the other $250 is going into this basic account. The overfunded cash that you put into your IUL isn't just going to disappear, okay? And just be lost out there in the middle of nowhere. Instead, it's going to flow into an account called the basic account. So that account is tied to the performance of the markets throughout the year. And the money you have in there is credited interest each year. And that may change throughout the year, okay? This is a possibility and very possible with life insurance, because insurance companies are able to set themselves up so that if the market index goes up, they're going to make money. And if it goes down, they have an option position that is going to lose money. But another option position that's going to make money so that their account balances out. It's like a Libra scale. So it balances out. On their downside, and their downside is just limited to 0. That's where 0 is your hero comes from. Okay? Let me give you guys an example. I always got to give you an example, right? I always got to see it. So let's look at this indice. Okay, this is an indice called the S&P 500. For you guys out there that don't, for you guys and ladies that don't know about the S&P 500, the S&P 500 tracks 500 of the largest companies on both the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ. It's one of the biggest American indexes. Okay, one of them, because they got 2 of them. It's one of them. I'll do a video on that as well. So I'll be doing video on I'll be doing the videos on fixed index annuities, and I'll be doing videos on the S&P 500 simplified, so you guys can understand it as well. So, for example, the S&P 500 goes up 20%. Okay, the money in your basic account is tied to the S&P 500. So if it goes up, your account goes up. If it goes down, your account will be safe. I'm only using the S&P 500 as an example because I know there are other different options you can choose, but just for the sake of this example, I'm just using the S&P. Okay. And I'm also represent your insurance with this IUL right here, as you see it popped up. So the S&P 500 goes up 20% 1 year. Your IUL basic account would be credited 10% to your account that year. Some IUL has a cap. They got caps, okay, between 0 to 10%. And some have no cap, which means your basic account can be credited well over 10%. I'm just using 10% as a basic percentage return in this example. So if the S&P 500, let's say, goes up 8%, your basic account will be credited only 8% that year because you're going to get up to the cap. Okay. And if the S&P 500 goes down like negative 38%, like it has done some years ago, your basic account, you would lose nothing in there. Now I know some of you guys probably were thinking like, how am I not losing nothing? So insurance companies make sure that in the event that the markets gets a negative percentage 1 year, only the cost of insurance gets paid that year. Okay. So your $500 a month that you paid into your policy only pay for the cost of insurance. That extra money that would normally went in the basic account acted as a shield for your basic account so that your principal, your money that you have in that account is protected. Okay. So you still have your insurance, the benefits and everything that comes with it. Worst case scenario, if you put your money in the IUL, is the cost of insurance. That's about it. So in the end, because we've spoken about the 3 ways that cash can flow. We spoke about retirement accounts and life insurance IULs. Okay, now in the end, I would tell somebody to do both. Seriously, just do both. Have your 401k. But if you can do an IUL also, there are some significant advantages that it can offer you to offset the risk that you're taking by putting all of your retirement in a 401k. And that's just all I got here for you guys today. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you guys have to go back on that video, please go back, rewind, do it as many times as you like. Again, hit that bell tone. Make sure you subscribe down below. And if you have any questions or any concerns like that's troubling you, leave them in the comments. Okay, and if you're interested in like getting looking at a demo or illustration or anything like that of infinite banking plan or a dynamic banking plan, or just interested in a life insurance policy in general, or just how it would work for you, go to my beacon, get on my Calendly, and I'll just be happy to go through it with you guys and just, See where my team and I can help you out. Okay, as cash flow consultants and stuff like that. But with all hearts and souls satisfied, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sending nothing but positive vibes to you guys that's tuned into this video right now, that I just empowered you guys with so much positive information, so that it empowered you to where you see options. You see that, hey, there's other possibilities. Hey, there's another road here, you know. So thank you, and you guys will have a good evening and be blessed. Take care. Bye bye.